Okay. We are currently monitoring the Hurricane Watch Net, currently on 14.325 megahertz, the 20-meter band.
Or storm shelters with traffic for the net. Over. Are there any low-power, portable, or mobile stations in the affected area? Over.
I was going to be doing this from my other radio, but...
Are there any stations in the affected area with outgoing health and welfare traffic? Over.
I want to be able to have people on.
This is Kilo Echo 5, Mike Oscar Whiskey with the Hurricane Watch Net. We are now calling for reporting stations within the affected area of Hurricane Milton with weather data or damage reports for the National Hurricane Center. Over.
Holy cow. Is this right? This can't be right. I've already got 100 people watching me on X. Holy shit. Okay. That's crazy. I literally just started broadcasting. Welcome. We're monitoring the Hurricane Watch Net, currently active right now. Milton has made landfall as of about 30 minutes ago. We're listening to the 20-meter band portion of the net. There is another. They are also up on 40 meters, which when I checked on another receiver, they weren't coming in very well. So I figured I'd come down here. This receiver is based out of Pennsylvania, I believe. So if you want to be a part of the chat, though, you got to come over to Rumble. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw the link here. New. There. Bottom, ticker. Actually, we're going to do it on the top. We'll do it on the top. And sure. What am I missing? Do I need a background? Let me do background. Why is this not working? This is very weird.
This is a relay station, Kilo Charlie 3 Sierra Echo Golf, Panama City Beach.
Okay.
I have estimated wind gusts about 35 miles an hour out of the northeast, Roger.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna There we go. Now we're back. Okay, we're back now. What are we doing here? We got audio, presentation, screen share, window, boom, boom. There we go. Now we're good.
No further data, back to that.
I'm going to pop out the chat here. If you want to be a part of the stream, you can. If you go into the chat on Rumble, there's a link so you can join in. All right, I'm going to see if I can actually add it now, too. Let me see here. And add it. Yep, live chat is there. Good, good, good. Cancel that. Text. Edit. Top, background, save. Go. There we go. Holy cow. I got 151 people watching me on X right now. This is crazy. This is the most people I've ever had, really. Actually, no. Back when I had Costas Moros on for Freedom Otter Show. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Listening to the Hurricane Watch Net. Passing traffic right now. People checking in. Relay stations checking in. Buddy Pikachu is watching. Howdy to Pikachu. Just texted me just a moment ago telling me he's watching. Thank you. Thanks. Hopefully the audio for the receiver is good. Just going to double check, make sure. Yep. Yep, we got good audio. All right. And I got the chat up right now. Going to minimize this just a little bit here. So if anybody does want to join the stream, if you want to be a part, if you want to be on stream, you want to talk. Oh, yeah, I was also going to pop this up over in Travesty chat. Let me do that right now. 19.6 miles per hour. Oh, that's kind of sucks. I'll bring this over here. There. Roger. I'll be standing by here. Let me get the join.
November India Foxtrot, Kilo Echo 5, Mike Oscar Whiskey. Thank you, I have this. This is Kilo Echo 5, Mike Oscar Whiskey with the Hurricane Watch Net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic within that? Over.
So if there is some kind of traffic that needs to come up here to New York, I can run over and get on my actual transmitter pretty quick. Let them know.
Portable or mobile stations in the affected area. Over. Left station again.
Oops, I already did that.
there any stations in the affected area with outgoing health and welfare traffic? Over. This is Kilo Echo 5, Oscar Whiskey with the Hurricane Watch.
If you're in chat, let me know if the audio sounds okay for the radio.
With weather data or damage reports from the National Hurricane Center. Over.
So just so you can kind of tell what's going on here, here's the website for the Hurricane WatchNet.
The information you're looking for, in addition to your call sign, the following: the time of your observation. If your weather data is measured or estimated, while measured data is preferred, we will accept estimated measurements. If your weather data is measured, what make, model, and weather station are you using? Also, what is the height and location of the anemometer? The other information we're looking for includes the wind speed, wind gusts, and wind direction. If you have a barometer, what is your barometric pressure? Is it rising, falling, or steady?
So collecting info, basically.
We would also like to know when the last time your barometer was calibrated. We would like to know your rainfall over how much time and what the intensity is. And we'd also like any damage reports. Any additional information, if it can be performed safely, includes flooding or storm. If it is safe for you to get any of this information for us, we would greatly appreciate it. This is Kilo Echo 5, Mike Oscar Whiskey, out.
If anybody's watching on Rumble, let me know in the chat. You're more than welcome to join me on stream if you like. It's basically like it's open. The link's pinned at the top if you want to join, be a part of the stream. I threw this up on my Freedom Otter channel, but I'll probably move the video when it's done over to my regular user channel.
I feel like I'm losing propagation into the affected area. Can you give a call for me?
Yeah, they're on. I'm listening to the 20-meter band right now, and
Anybody in the affected area have any weather data to report? Please come out.
I couldn't make out his call sign.
This is still 8 here in November for Hurricane Watch. Does anybody where the area have any weather to report? This is Whiskey Based. Charlie Unit here. I just on weather information a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, what you do before joining the other computer, I didn't get your information before. Go ahead with have a question. You have some more information for us? I just gave you my information about 5 minutes ago. Yes, sir. What can I do for you? I just wanted you to know there's someone listening to you.
There's trust us. There's people listening. There's people listening. We're out here. We're listening. So, one thing we should also make known is there's been ham radio has been used in the North Carolina, Tennessee area, most likely also in Georgia, where Helene plowed through. And there are some fuddy-duddy hams out there that are complaining about people using ham radios in an actual emergency that are not licensed. I would like to refer you to Part 97 of the Communications Code, that those people are allowed to use the radios in an emergency if, basically people's lives or property are in danger. They're allowed. So I don't care if they're licensed. That's fine. It's an emergency. They have the right to use it. That's what it's for. When all else fails, ham radio does the job. But I also want to remind you that transmitting without a license in a non-emergency, you can get a big fine. So I would hope that some of these people would see the value of ham radio and actually go and get their license. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they see the value because of what it did for them in this situation, and they go and get their license. Because it's not just keying up a radio and talking. There's other things that you got to know about. So in this case, propagation. The weather is wreaking havoc. Then you've got that X9 flare that happened a couple of days ago, which is probably still causing issues with the ionosphere. Now, granted, the 20-meter band is generally used in the daytime, but it's an all-day type of band. Its effects by the ionosphere during the day when charged particles are hitting it from the sun is not as pronounced as, say, the 10-meter band, the 15-meter band during the day, or even the 40 or 80-meter band, or even the 160-meter band during the evening when there are no charged particles hitting the ionosphere. So those are the types of things that you would learn by getting your ham radio license, how to effectively communicate, how the radio waves propagate, also some of the technical knowledge that comes with it. It's one thing to buy a Baofeng UV5R off of Amazon and say, I'm ready. It's another thing to actually know how to use the damn thing, how to actually build an antenna to get your signal out farther, and making sure that antenna is going to work without burning up the finals in your radio. Those are the kinds of things you do learn when you get your ham radio license. So I'm hoping that when the emergency's over, a lot of these people do decide to get their license, to study, get their license, because there's a whole other world out there, not just about the electronics and the radio art, but also in regards to the communications protocols. There's not just voice, there's digital bands. Then there's knowing how to work on a net. You can sit and you can listen to a net and you can usually figure it out. But then there's going to be those other, it's probably not. Well, FEMA does have classes for this. Red Cross does ask for help from ham radio operators. I know right now they're not really doing jack when it comes to the Helene people. They're not. Doesn't mean that the training that they do give you is not worthless. It just means that there are more skills that you can learn, not just bushcraft for survival, CQB, that kind of thing. Definitely worth the time and investment to learn how to use your ham radio properly. And not just, I'm not talking about just the Baofeng. I'm talking about like the HF radios and that. So definitely worth it. And if you have questions, reach out to me. thefreedomotter@gmail.com. You can reach out to me or leave me a comment here on this this stream, or any of my other ham radio streams, let me know. We'll get in touch. I'll answer your questions. We'll help you. We'll help you get situated with that. All right. Sounding like the 20-meter net is kind of, let's see, what's the 7268? So let's head over to 7268 lower sideband. All right. That's lower sideband.
Okay, Nick, Control, I didn't get your call, but he didn't respond to me, so I don't guess he can hear me. Okay, very good. I hear blips and blurps, and
there we go.
I only reply to full
better propagation tonight.
Call signs, but I appreciate you out there listening. W4TRJ. My call is Kilo Bravo 8 Oscar relay station for the Hurricane WatchNet. Do we have any reporting stations at this time in the affected area of Hurricane Milton with any weather data, whether it's measured or estimated, or any damage reports we could pass to the National Hurricane Center? Over.
Yep.
Whiskey 3 Golf Yankee Mike. Whiskey 3 Golf Yankee Mike, good evening. Name and location, over.
Name is Jim, Juliet, India, Mexico. Location is the village of
Who's keying up on top of the fucking Hurricane Watch now?
Okay, and Jim, do you have any weather data to pass to us at this time, over?
Yes, currently we have a barometer of 29.41. We have sustained winds.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Just like with any other hobby, there's going to be an asshole.
Right down north to northeast. And we've had a total rainfall since midnight last night of 8.81
Yeah.
inches. Did I leave anything out?
Let me just confirm. I got the 17 miles an hour gust to 30 out of the north and northeast. And I just
if you want to be a part of the stream, come on over to rumble.com/freedomotter, all one word. Hop into the stream. There's a link pinned in the chat, so you can join the stream, be a part of the stream, be actually on the stream and talk.
All right. Well, you got a little bit more coming ahead of you. I think it's probably around the midnight hour or so. Might even be a little bit later than that. But hope you guys weather it safely. And if you've got anything further to pass along to us, we'd appreciate any further reports. Over.
Okay, will do. Thank you very much. This will be a free GYM. We'll be out.
All right, Jim. Be safe. We'll clear with Whiskey 3 Golf Yankee Mike. Any further stations with any weather data estimated
Let's check
measured or damage reports we could pass to the Hurricane Center? Over.
What do we got here?
I heard a station there. Can I get a relay? Okay, I'll try it. Ending Mike India. Try it again.
So that was 1 hour ago.
Any net member relays copy the station? Over.
So according to this, which was published 30 minutes ago, 105 miles. 105 miles southwest. 105 miles southwest of Orlando, 115 mile per hour winds, which puts it as a category 3, heading northeast at 15 miles per hour. All right. And there's the track of it right there. That's what they're tracking. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I know one person down there, Tyler Travis from Travesty Chat. He's the coder and creator of Travesty Chat. He's over on the East Coast side of the state, he says. Don't know exactly where, but it's still going to give him some trouble. Hopefully not much. Rumble headquarters is right in the Sarasota area. So hopefully everybody got out of there safely. We're still streaming, so the data center, I don't know where the data center is located, but we still seem to be going. So that's where we'll stay.
I actually copied everything. I just want to confirm it's November 9, Charlie Lima Delta is the call, Roger. All right, I think I got everything, but I didn't get your call to relay station. Go ahead.
This is 74 TRJ. Oh, David, I'm in South Central. I'm getting some of these guys pretty good.
All right, good copy from Georgia. Appreciate the relay. I got all of his info. We'll clear with both of you. This is Kilo Bravo 8 Oscar for the Hurricane WatchNet. Any emergency or priority traffic for the net, over.
Just one more thing. I'm going to stand by and listen out for you, okay? But I'll be here. See you soon.
Yep, and we appreciate you standing by and listening, over.
And there you go. In every hobby, there's going to be an asshole. Sadly. Time for a duck hunt, CB style, says Pikachu.
Okay, very good. Good information and
welcome to the chat there,
a little bit of
Pika.
QSB, and I've got a little bit of raised noise floor here, but decent signal into Ohio. We're clear with N9CLD, and I will turn it back to John K2JBX. You have the net, over.
Affirmative, I am. Thank you very much.
Now they're playing music. What a freaking. Would it be wrong to say it's probably a Democrat? I don't know. I shouldn't make political hay out of this. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't. That's wrong of me. But there's always those idiots. Always. Just checking X to see what else is going on here. 178 of you over on X watching right now. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you are new, if you don't know who I am Freedom Otter. I can be found over on rumble.com. I am also a ham radio operator. This is one of my regular streams. It's called Ham Radio Live. Generally, I do I live stream recording stories for the This Week in Amateur Radio podcast for Ham Radio Live. Sometimes I do some operating. This is kind of pseudo operating. I'm more in receive mode right now simply because there's really not much I can do. Everything's happening down in Florida right now. I'm up here in New York, so there's really not much I can do other than listen. But if they do find they need a relay station to get traffic here up into New York State for whatever reason, my radio is just behind me. I can run over and I can be on frequency in like 30 seconds or less. Not a big deal. But obviously we're looking at the current track right now based on what NBC News weather is saying. 105 miles southwest of Orlando, 115 mile per hour winds, which puts it at a category 3, and it's moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. Disneyland, or I should say Disney World, Walt Disney World closed down about 1 p.m. Eastern time today. Around there, they started closing down, getting guests out because of this. So I know that I saw reports that Tampa Zoo was shut down, and the zookeepers were staying at the zoo with their animals to keep them safe. So they're saying by 2 a.m. it's going to be 90 miles per hour. 12 hours later, 70 miles per hour, but it'll be over in the Atlantic Ocean. And then it'll probably be able to pick up more energy and then just kind of like go off here out into the ocean.
Any weather data we could forward on to the next hurricane center. Console's only 3 seconds. W1 ELK. W1 ELK, Winter, you're trying to connect. I just wanted to see if you guys wanted this info. I was on the phone with a good friend in Lakeland, Florida, just now to check on them. It is my wife's best friend and her husband. We are friends, and I just got off the phone with him. I don't know if y'all want to hear this or not. W1ELK, back to the next control. W1ELK, sure. Is this weather data from my weather station? Is it major estimating? It is from their home right in central Lakeland, Florida. And do you have any weather data like that?
Okay.
Wind speed, come on. Negative. They do not have a weather station. Just going on what they're telling me, what's going on around them. Okay, is there like a damage report or anything we could use to forward to the hurricane center? He said that part of Lakeland is out of power and out of phone service already. They're getting high winds. He said the last report he heard that the coast was getting hammered pretty good. And he said as of right now, they still have power. He is in a retirement.
Okay, Lakeland, Florida. I have no clue where Lakeland is.
And he said they're getting a lot of rain, a lot of wind.
Well, let's find out.
Right now, everything is okay.
Let's find out where Lakeland is.
What's your name again, sir? My name is Michael. Hey, Michael, appreciate it. Got no power, no phone, wind, but they're
Can't spell. Lakeland, Florida. So there it is right there. Cape Coral. Okay. So there's Tampa there. Lakeland right about there. So if we go back over here. So it's like right around here where the P and the A are in Tampa. There you go. Yeah. So like around where the P and the A are in Tampa. So they're like right on the edge that gentleman was talking about. Yeah. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, good. They got the catastrophic storm, currently Category 3, growing in size. It is now expected to make landfall late tonight. NBC News forecast predicts landfall sometime between 9 and 11 p.m., which, yeah, pretty much. Storm surge cover almost all of Florida's western coast. There are storm warnings across much of the state, including East Coast. Area of coastline between Tampa and Fort Myers could experience inundation up to 15 feet. Holy cow. Milton was close to making landfall at 8 p.m. The National Hurricane Center said it was around 20 miles west of Sarasota. It's pretty much over Sarasota right about now. In Orlando and the surrounding area, forecasters warn up to 15 inches of rain, said the city and the region face an extreme flooding rain threat. Obviously, because that's why Disney closed down for the foreseeable future. NBC News, Governor DeSantis telling people take shelter. Things going quiet in Sarasota. The calm before the storm, basically. 10,000 people in Sarasota County evacuation centers, the most ever. Yep. Okay. Okay. City's going to get definitely got a direct hit. And again, we got the idiots that have to play games on the net. There we go. All right, let's see if we got any other news here. So they're checking, so they're listening for portable stations on battery power. Yeah, there was tornadoes as well. I saw Josie, the redheaded libertarian. She had tornadoes around her. I don't know where she's really located, but she said she had a bunch of tornadoes around her. And we saw a video of a tornado crossing an interstate earlier today.
Looking for any reporting stations being affected by the Central Florida area, if you have the
If you would like to be on the stream with me, you're more than welcome. Head on over to the rumble.com website. Hop into the stream there. In the chat, there is a pinned message. You can join me here on the stream live. Basically, open phones, if you will. Open phones. I was planning on doing a game stream tonight, but with this going on, I figured this would be this is more important than a game. Following along on this.
I have a fair copy on KSY TV. If you think it's something better, if you rate it when you level over. Right, Whiskey X-Ray 4, November X-Ray Charlie, KSY TV.
There's a transplant right there. That can't miss that accent.
Whiskey X-Ray 4, November Echo Charlie. Yeah, that's better.
We can't hear him. Not very well, anyway.
Roger, okay, and now, what city are you in?
Guess they.
Okay, you're going on the road.
Guess they pulled the guy out of the mud.
Relay. Okay, go ahead, relay.
He's in Lakeland, Florida, operating portable. He says he sees signs in, and he'll be standing by to assist.
Roger. He's going portable, and he'll be standing by and checking in later, Cat, for YTV. Back to that.
Okay, I think we got the information there. WX4NHC Kilo Julius 4, I think Yankee Julius November. We missed your call again there. Trying to get through.
If you want to come on stream and talk about something besides the hurricane, that's perfectly fine as well.
It's 4 p.m. almost the top of the hour, and we're expecting another update possibly at the top of the hour. Really, we're listening for any reporting stations in the area of Florida. If you have damage reports or whatever your location, we'll take it immediately, but we would prefer measures, wind direction, wind speed, barometric pressure, what we're looking for. If you have a report, please come that way.
I should invest in a weather station. Not that I get this kind of anything close to this. I don't get anything close to this where I'm at. And I wanted to move down south. Why again? Yeah, I still want to move down south. This doesn't stop me. All right, let me see what other news I can find here. Everything I'm finding is like.
This is Kilo 2 Julius Bravo X-ray for the hurricane watchnet, reminding all stations that they'll be copying the hurricane watchnet. And we'll be continuing on the frequency of reporting stations in the affected area. Tomorrow morning, we'll bring it on this frequency at around about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We will have Saturn net numbers on frequency and be able to take outgoing health welfare traffic at any time this evening and tomorrow. There will possibly be a lot of power outages and a lack of communication via cell phone or internet capabilities in affected areas. So there may be some local area states wishing to pass traffic. We'll do our best to pass outgoing traffic and ingoing traffic as that can. This is Kilo 2 Julius Bravo X-ray for the hurricane watchnet. Any reporting stations in the affected area, I'm listening on this. Light copy on Whiskey 4 Julius, try again, sir.
All right, so I don't know if you've seen the title or part of the title. Obviously, Hurricane Milton and broken water mains. So quite interesting day today here at the homestead. We have had 5 water main breaks in 2 days. Last I checked before I came down here, we were still on kind of low pressure for our water. The wife asked me to go out and secure some water jugs. I heard him say New York State.
Kilo 2 Juliet Bravo X-ray Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango. Still 5859er, John, over.
Affirmative, we still have just about a minute before the top of the hour. You may have the net switch, sir, over.
Oh, I guess we're switching to a new net control.
Roger, Roger. I'll be standing by with the net.
All right, so now it looks like it's updated. Gone down to a Category 2 now. Put the brakes on when it hit. So now it's a Category 2. It's 90 miles southwest of Orlando, 110 mile per hour winds, traveling northeast at 16 miles per hour. All right. So another it's dropped down.
Emergencies, priority or outgoing help and flow for traffic for the net. Over. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net. We're asking stations to relay weather data measured or estimated to the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango will copy that information and send it to Miami. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango standing by for your information. Over.
Well, shoot.
Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net.
Probably be easier going over here.
We're asking stations to report any weather data, storm damage, flooding, etc., measured or estimated for the information to the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango standing by for your information. Over. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net. We're asking stations to report any weather data measured or estimated so we can relay that information to the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango standing by with your information. Over.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I don't care. All right.
Whiskey 8 November
So it looks like they're estimating it's going to go down to a Category 1 on the next slide when it comes up. Yeah. About 2 a.m. They're expecting it to go down to a Category 1 with 90 mile per hour winds. Okay. Still pretty strong. It'll mess stuff up. It'll cause flooding.
Standing by for your information. Over.
Yeah. Remember, if you want to be a part of the stream, just come on over to Rumble. In the chat is a pinned message. You can join me here on Rumble Studio. We don't have to talk about the hurricane. We can talk about other stuff too, if you like. Talk about ham radio, a little bit of politics, a little bit of Second Amendment, if you like. Maybe some gaming. Talk about gaming.
Do you know where that operator is? Sounds like Whiskey 8. Roger, that's Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango and I'm in Ohio, in northeast Ohio. Over. Okay, yeah, I thought that was you. You're just going away. I don't know if this is helpful, but I'm just letting you know. Roger, Roger. Do you have any traffic for the net or weather data? Over. No, I do not, but I wanted to let you know that nobody can hear you down here in the southern places. I don't know about Florida, but I sure can hear you, George, hardly barely. Okay, thank you for that information. Whiskey, November Echo Tango, out.
So as you heard,
Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net.
so also because we're listening on 40
We're
meters,
asking stations to report any weather
nighttime
measured or estimated
nighttime can
for the
technically be a
National Hurricane
worldwide
Center in
ban, but
Miami.
and during the day,
Whiskey,
generally a
November Echo
regional
Tango, standing by for
type
your
of thing,
information. Over.
maybe a couple hundred miles of
Whiskey
tops,
Delta 4 Echo
depending on
Romeo
terrain and elevation and that. But yeah, at nighttime,
Delta 4
usually your signal can go much farther because it can skip off the ionosphere, and obviously somebody in Florida can hear somebody in Ohio or Georgia or whatever.
The land station, the TRJ station in South Central Georgia. I'll give you our weather information here just for the record. Current temperature is 65 degrees and winds northeast 8 to 18, and the memory pressure is 29.81. That's a drop of 0.04 in the last 5 hours. And I do not have any measured rainfall. It's been very light, though. Whiskey Delta 4.
We actually got some rainfall, a little bit of rainfall today. We're getting some of the throw off from Milton, I think. Got awfully cloudy.
Having any issues.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the entire East Coast, Eastern Seaboard is just covered in clouds. Whether or not it'll rain, well, that's another story, obviously.
Anything else? And thanks for the report. Anything else? Okay, we'll just stand by at Whiskey Delta 4 Echo Romeo Mike. Okay, and thanks for the information and your good signal. 5-7 with some QSB good signal in northeast Ohio. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango out. Okay, thank you. This is Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net. We're asking stations to report any weather data measured or estimated for any storm damage or flooding, etc. So we sent that to the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Whiskey 8 or Echo Tango, standing by for your information. Over.
All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to leave everything running. I'll be right back.
Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net. We're asking stations to report any weather data measured or estimated for the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango is standing by for your information. Over.
Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net. We're asking stations to report any weather data measured or estimated to the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango standing by for your information. Over. I hear something light. Any relays for that information for that station? Over. Any relays? Nothing heard. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango out. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango for the Hurricane Watch Net. We're asking stations to report any weather data measured or estimated for the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Or if you have any flooding, storm damage information, send that to Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango and I will relay. Over.
Relay it for PHL.
Go ahead, relay.
Okay, the Kilo Charlie 3 Quebec, question mark call there. Go get it. Okay, your name, please, sir? We don't have any health and welfare. We don't have any health and welfare traffic coming out of that area right now. If they can get hold of a ham operator, we can pass it on to somebody beside us and get it back to you. But we don't fall health and welfare traffic into. We only take outbound traffic, brother. Right now, not even health and welfare traffic. I appreciate the business, sir. Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec, report back to Whiskey 8.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango. November 8, November India Foxtrot. Deck Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango. You can copy me, over.
Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango, November 8, November India Fox. How copy? Over.
Roger, Roger. Whiskey copy, but I can hear you. You have the net. You have the net. Over.
Roger. Yes, sir. Is that any better? Over.
That's better, and thanks for being there, Dick. Whiskey 8 November Echo Tango, out.
All right, we're back.
Roger, Roger. Thank you, sir. I have the net.
Just had to take a quick trip to the bathroom and check the water pressure. Still trickling.
Are there any stations
But
in the affected
I
area
did get
of
some water
Hurricane
from
Milton?
the water that I bought earlier.
Your weather data measured or estimated, as well as any damage reports that we can forward to the National Hurricane Center. Please come with your call sign. Over. Do I have any relays for stations in the affected area of Hurricane Milton who want to share weather
So
data?
we are right now
Or
listening to the
estimated, as
Hurricane
well as
Watch
damage
Net.
reports? Please come now over. Relay.
We are.
Go ahead, relay.
Nope,
Got a November 1 Alpha Romeo Sierra. There's a November 1 Alpha Romeo Sierra calling.
A November 1 Alpha Romeo Sierra. Copy. November 8, November India Fox. Over.
I can't hear him.
I have no ears on that station. Go ahead, relay. Over. Do I have a station out there copying November 1 Alpha Romeo Sierra? Over.
Yeah, you're talking all over Alpha Romeo. Forget that. I can relay him. I heard him pretty well.
Go ahead, sir.
Now, what's his call again?
November 1 Alpha Romeo Sierra. Over.
Okay, roger that. This is Whiskey Zero Delta Romeo Bravo relaying for November 8 India Foxtrot. Okay, so November 1 Alpha Romeo Sierra. Can you copy W0 DRB there, Roger?
Get that relay. Come on.
I'll give it another try. November 1 Alpha Romeo Sierra. I'll copy Whiskey Zero Delta Romeo Bravo. No copy, back to net control.
So, Whiskey Zero Delta Romeo Bravo. Thank you for the assist. November 8, November India Foxtrot for the Hurricane Watch Net. I'm looking for emergency operation centers or storm shelters with traffic for the net. Please come now. Over.
Okay. So as I was saying, we're listening to the Hurricane Watch Net, listening on the 40-meter band on 7.268 megahertz lower sideband. Right now we're listening through software-defined radio. But if they do need some kind of a relay into New York, I can jump on my radio and be up on frequency in less than 30 seconds. Not a big deal.
Let me try him right now. N1 ARS. N1 ARS. You copy? I can. You need to slow down a little bit, but I can copy. Go ahead.
Oh, glad we got a relay. I don't know what that's doing. The audio's working, so I'm not going to mess with it.
I can't copy you well enough to get all these numbers. Are you guys alive and well? Yes or no?
So somebody who's right in the storm.
Okay, I'm not getting you. N8, NEF, you copy?
Roger, Whiskey 4, Tango Romeo Juliet. Thank you for the attempt, sir. I do appreciate that. Over.
Okay, he was calling a bunch of weather data. But there were a lot of numbers and I couldn't get them. He's talking very fast and he's very faint. So I really couldn't pull it out. I'm sorry. W4 TRJ, I'm clear.
We'll truly appreciate the effort. Thank you so much. Breaking with Whiskey 4, TRJ, November 8th, November India Fox. Do we have anybody in the affected area with the emergency priority or outgoing health and welfare traffic? We do have Salvation Army Saturn. The representatives on frequency that can take that and pass that traffic, please come now. Over. Any relays for emergency priority or outgoing health and welfare traffic, please come now. Over.
Nothing heard. One more time here. Emergency Operations Centers or storm shelters. Looking for emergency operations centers and storm shelters with traffic for the Hurricane Watch Net. Please come now. Over.
NANIF, DK Mobile.
KC station, one more time. Kick the radio up. Go ahead, over.
Alpha Bravo 0, Delta Kilo Mobile.
Sounded like you said.
Bravo 0, one more time. You faded.
Sounded like you said mobile.
Delta Kilo Mobile.
Alpha Bravo 0, Delta Kilo. Go ahead, sir. Traffic?
Query, who is the traffic for? Who is the traffic for? Over.
Looking for traffic from November 1, Alpha Romeo Sierra, over.
Roger. No can help, flying.
80 DK, thank you, David. Appreciate you jumping in. Breaking with Alpha Bravo 0, Delta Kilo, N8NIF. Once again, are there any emergency operations centers or storm shelters with traffic for the net? Please come now, over. Nothing heard. Do we have anyone in the affected area with emergency priority or outgoing health and welfare traffic? Please come now, over. N3FMO, would you like to put out some calls on 40, please? Over.
All right, so they got a relay right now. They got another station making calls, try to extend the range. Don't even want to think what the Maritime mobile net was like today.
W1 Fox Ocean. I'm on the East Coast. Will that help you?
East Coast to what?
Palm Coast, Florida. Currently, let me see what we've got here. Winds are at 33 miles an hour, gusting to 50. Anything else you want to know? Heavy rain, lots of wind. 33 miles per hour. The local is showing is 53 miles per hour gusts, 5.3 gusts. QSL. Give me a second. Pressure 29.58 inches. Is that correct?
Damn.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it off the local off of our local airport here.
Okay, so
I will stay on frequency until I lose power. So if you need any help with moving traffic on here, W1FO.
let's see, W1FO.
There's the Whiskey Delta 4 calling.
Kilo Bravo 1, Whiskey Echo. Yes, I've got a good copy on Whiskey Delta 4, November Kilo Alpha, WD4 NKA. Go ahead, over. Okay, your signal dropped way down after I got a hold of you. You were loud and clear. I read your call letters, but I'm unable to relay from WD4. Maybe W1FO or somebody else can. KB1WE clear.
Why is this being like this?
Yeah, I'm in he's on the coast of North Carolina. Over.
Where the heck is Palm Coast, Florida here? There it is. Okay. So that's where that guy was saying he was from before. His name is Miguel. I looked up his call sign. His name is Miguel. So 30-mile-per-hour winds, gusting up to 50. So they're already getting a good taste of it. I think it's like over here somewhere. Like somewhere in here? Let me see. Where is it? Oh, he's north of Orlando. He's north of Orlando. Okay. So he's up here somewhere. So yeah, so he's up here, probably like in this zone right here. Okay. Okay. Oh, Tyler, thanks for being in. You're near Palm Coast. Okay. So, all right. So there you go. So Miguel there, who's in Palm Coast, you heard him. He just gave you a little bit of a taste of what he's getting, where he's at. So if you do want to jump in the chat into the stream, be a part of the stream real quick, Tyler, you're more than welcome to. I know you weren't feeling good earlier today. Hopefully you're feeling better.
Somebody else came in there with the emergency power. He said the barometric pressure is 29.55 and get 30+ mile-an-hour winds, Roger.
Oof. If you want to hop in, Tyler, it's I'll post the link again. Let me.
Roger on the narco weather glass.
Let me get it. There. I'll post it in chat again. There.
There's no other emergency chatter with us, is there?
All right, cool. I'm going to turn down the radio just a little bit. There we go.
Thank you very much, KI4YTV, and Delta 4 November Kilo Alpha, KI4YTV. Negative, net control is Kilo Echo 5, Mike Oscar Whiskey. Sure, I can relay for you. Okay, this is November 7 Delta. My son is this Manatee High School, and they lost power about 20 minutes ago. Manatee is on a separate grid and has a backup generator if everything has failed.
Manatee High School has lost power. They're on a separate grid. Do I have to unmute you? I don't remember.
There you go.
No. Okay.
In what town? Bradenton, Florida.
There you go. Now I got you up there. Not seeing any video, not hearing you yet.
Okay.
You can't hear me?
You're on backup power using the emergency generators, Roger. Negative. Emergency generators are not providing power. Over.
Oh, man. That sucks. Bradenton, Florida. Manatee High School, which is a shelter. Regular power is out, and their emergency power has failed. Oop, lost him.
Okay, it's Whiskey November 7, Delta Lima. Okay, Whiskey November 7 Delta, and it's a radio read of Venus Delta. KI4YTV, that's a relay to net control.
Tyler, are you talking? I can't hear you.
No, I'm not talking.
There we go.
Well, you can see me.
I see you.
Yeah. All right. Can you hear me yet?
Not hearing you though.
I'm lighting up. Are you going through OBS?
Why am I not? Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to unmute? Oh, I might have to unmute you. Hold on.
I have a light copy on you, sir, but
I don't know. Try now.
That's something that you could relay as well. The Manatee High School has lost power.
No, I'm not. I'm right in studio itself. I can switch over to OBS though. That's not a problem.
Manatee High School in Bradenton. Roger has lost power. No power. No generator backup.
I think I hear you typing.
Over.
Oh, can you hear me now? Are you?
I got you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. Is the radio too loud? Maybe let me turn down the radio a little bit.
I think it's okay.
There we go. I don't know if you just heard though. The Bradenton, Florida, Manatee High School, power's out, regular power's out, and their backup power because they're on a separate grid out.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean we got a few flickers here, but our power's holding. But I mean, we just the wind's it's flickering now. I might I might get kicked off. Might have to jump back on my phone, but
no worries. You feeling better though?
Yeah. I don't know what I had. I just had it was almost like vertigo all day.
Ooh.
It's very weird.
Okay. Well, as long as you're feeling better, that's all that matters, you know.
Yeah.
So, you getting heavy rain right now?
Yeah, it's raining and it's really windy.
I can imagine. Well, yeah, Miguel there who was over in Palm Coast there. Yeah, he was saying like 30 mile per hour winds, gusting up to 50. So.
Yeah, I wonder if I can pull up. Let me see if I can log into my. Let me see if I can log into my home cameras to see what's going on outside. If there's a good. Actually, I'll just look at it on my phone, and then if it looks interesting.
Yeah, I'll push it up to the stream. Yeah.
I wish Chris was posting on X that he was watching the cameras at the office, and I wish he would have posted something.
Oh, he said he was watching, but he didn't post any pictures.
Yeah, he one of his posts said he's watching the cameras.
Wow.
The next update will be the full advisory at 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 0300 UTC.
Yeah, let me see if I can log into this.
I was surprised how fast it went from a Category 5 to a Category 3. Now it's down to a 2. Holy cow. They're saying probably by 2 a.m. today, 2 a.m. this morning, it'll be down to a Category 1.
Maximum sustained winds of 110 miles an hour or 175 kilometers per hour. Present movement is east-northeast or 60 degrees at 16 miles per hour, 26 kilometers per hour.
Let's see if I can pull this up.
158 millibars or 28.29 inches. Next full update 11 o'clock. Eastern.
All right, so full update in about 20 minutes.
Are there any stations in the affected area of Hurricane Milton who are willing to share your weather data measured or estimated, as well as any damage reports that we can forward to the National Hurricane Center? Please
You got something?
Yeah. There we go. Hold on.
Well, I should do a...
Huh.
Okay.
Let me see if I can figure out which screen it is that I want to share. I guess there's nothing important on any screen. Okay, let's just guess. Nope. Okay, it's not that screen. It's screen one. Nope, not that screen. Here it is.
Oh, I see it. Okay, let me...
Do we have anyone in the affected area with emergency priority or outgoing health and welfare traffic. We do have Salvation Army 7 representatives.
There it goes. Okay. Now it's up.
So that's my front.
Jeez. Windy.
I need to go pick up my the cushions for my furniture that are laying on the ground.
We will rebuild.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Doesn't look too crazy yet.
No, I mean,
I do not have a copy on that station. Can you relay that, please?
Seeing the rain flying back and forth there, yeah. Have you talked to any of your neighbors today, or?
no, I think everybody stayed. I didn't see anybody leaving, but again, we're not in really any danger of flooding, or like it's a relatively new neighborhood, so there's not any large trees around any of the houses.
Okay.
So like nothing to fall, nothing to flood. So
Yeah. Okay, so.
yeah, so it's pretty much just the wind. I guess I should go pick up those cushions.
Go ahead, we'll watch you.
Yeah. There it goes.
November 8th, November 8th, Foxtrot for the Hurricane WatchNet, looking for stations in the affected area of Hurricane Milton.
I'm not sure when when it's supposed to get really bad here. Like, is it probably like early morning, maybe?
Well, so 2 a.m. it's supposed to be about halfway between Sarasota and Orlando. And my guess is probably, and then like they're estimating 2 p.m. it's going to be out in the Atlantic. So I would say, yeah. I mean, if it stays on its current track, it's going to go south of you. Yeah. And it looks like probably, I'm guessing probably like 10 a.m. Sarasota High School, no power at the shelter, I just heard.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah, Chris said, he said, Siesta Key is starting to take on the surge. In the last 30 minutes, my cams are showing a few feet already. So he has cameras.
Yeah. Well, I would think, yeah, they would have cameras there at the office.
I mean, Humble Cloud is still up.
Yeah, it's running good.
Yeah.
Let's see, when did he last? His last post was like 51 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what the hell. I'm going to ask if anybody from.
Roger, so far I have 5 mile an hour out of the south or and 20 mile an hour gusts, 29.38. Copy. Rear on the rain. No rain. Go ahead. Say again. Oh, very good. And is this measured or estimated? Over. Have you checked it with us before?
There we go. I just threw out a tweet. We'll see. I invited Chris, Rick, anybody from Rumble Video wants to come on stream.
Anything further, over?
Yeah, we're starting to hear about stuff happening now on land. So.
So what's the range of the ham radio network frequency?
It's going to depend. So what they're on right now, they're on the 40-meter band right now, which is a high-frequency band, so shortwave. During the day, you could probably get maybe about 50 to 100 miles ground distance. So if you're, where you are, it's relatively flat. You don't have a lot of big hills or mountains like you have up here. So you could probably get pretty far during the day on 40 meters. Nighttime, whole different story. Then it starts getting to be shortwave characteristics where the ionosphere, it's not receiving charged particles from the sun anymore. So instead of the radio waves flying through the ionosphere going out into space, they'll now bounce off the F layer of the ionosphere and start basically traveling a lot farther. So that's how you're getting what is sometimes called skip, DX, that kind of thing. Then there's daytime bands, like say the 20 meter. Well, 20 meters is more of an 24-hour kind of band, but it shares very similar properties to the 10-meter band, which is just close to the CB band. That's daytime HF, meaning while the charged particles from the sun are hitting the ionosphere, the F layer of the ionosphere separates into two distinct entities, or layers, the F1 and the F2 layer. And then depending on the frequency, the radio frequency, it'll either bounce off the F1 or the F2 layer and then do the skip thing like the 40 meter does during the day. But once, obviously, the sun's gone, no charged particles, and the ionosphere coalesces back into a single entity, then those daytime bands basically convert into like a local frequency, like CB radio, 10 meter band, which is like 28 megahertz up to the 29.5 megahertz frequency. It has the same characteristics as CB, basically, but it's not channelized or anything like that. Whereas with CB, it's not regulated here in the US anymore. So everybody and their brother's on it. So it's just a big old mess, lots of noise, hard to get through to anybody. So.
Okay. So I guess during the night you can, like, you're up in New York and you're hearing stuff from Florida.
Oh yeah, definitely. So what we're listening to right now is a software-defined radio, and this receiver is located in Pennsylvania, and we're here in Florida. We're here in, Ohio, just all over the place. Yeah, because this is on I forgot what frequency was it. What frequency here? I'll tell you in a second. This is on 7268 megahertz, or kilohertz, I should say. So 7.268 megahertz.
So you have to have a transmitter and a receiver? Like, are those different equipment, or are they the same?
They're the same. We call it, basically short, we call them a transceiver or just a radio.
Okay.
But what we're listening to right now is a receiver only. But a lot of the ham radio manufacturers have started incorporating software-defined radios into their radios, which allows you basically better reception, easier to filter out, stuff you don't want, seeing the spectrum, all that kind of stuff. So easier to see signals in the spectrum. So if I was to, here, let me push this back up here. Let me go here and let's see here. Where is it? Window right here. Boom. So when you look here, you see here's, let me refresh that so you can see what's going on here. That's weird. What was the frequency? It was 7268. Okay. Let me get over there. 72, 60, 68.00. There you go. Normally what would happen is this would just continually be scrolling up. These would be like signals, like right here, this solid white line would be like that's an AM signal. So that's probably a shortwave station somewhere. And then all of these that are like off to the side, that's lower sideband. Yeah, because this part of the band uses lower sideband, but this normally would like scroll from bottom to top, and you would basically just put your little tuner dial over here. Whoops. There it is. You just basically put that right on where there's a signal, but I don't know why this is acting so weird. None. This is weird. I've never seen it do this.
All right, I'm going to go pick up my cushions before they fly away. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Oh, now it's kind of sort of working. There we go. That's better.
You never know until you try. Thank you very much.
No problem. I will be monitoring. Clear for now.
All right.
AI4YTV, anybody in the affected area of Milton?
You can tell that guy's from Jersey. That's a Jersey accent. But he's probably in Florida.
Try it again. Okay, so Alpha Lima. There's a little light here outside of Tampa on the battery power. Can you give me a call again?
Oh, that guy's out of Tampa?
Whiskey 1, Whiskey Juliet. That control, this is Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Golf Whiskey. I can copy him up here if you'd like me to relay. Sure. Station just north of Tampa. This is Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Golf Whiskey. Give me your call sign.
Yeah, the call here is Whiskey Bravo 8 Uniform Juliet Uniform QSL.
Yeah, QSL Whiskey Bravo 8 Uniform Juliet Uniform. This is Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Golf Whiskey relaying for you.
Okay, well, we're just north of Tampa, 35 miles north of Tampa, Pasco County. We lost power here about 3 or 4 hours ago, and we're on generator power right now. So we got wind here, but I don't hear any storms out as far as thunder. I don't hear any of that out there, but that's what we're running at this time.
They've updated.
I got here on the generator power from about 3 hours ago, 35 miles north of Tampa. And you don't hear any wind or storms outside. Net control K8 YGW, copy that? Roger, roger.
All right, so it's going to be...
Anything else for the...
All right, so still Category 2, 100 miles west-southwest of Cape Canaveral, 105-mile-per-hour winds, moving northeast at 16 miles per hour. Looks like it'll be considered a Category 1 by 8 a.m. Thursday with estimated 80-mile-per-hour winds, and then 12 hours later out farther in the Atlantic Ocean. So...
All right, thanks for helping out, KI4YTV, back to net.
Kilo India 4, Yankee Tango Victor, thank you so much.
So yeah, I'm guessing the center is based on what we're seeing, probably hit closer to where Tyler is at probably about 7 a.m. or so. Yeah, about 7 a.m. I would say, my guesstimate.
November 8, November India Fox for the Hurricane WatchNet. WA7 Scan Uniform Echo.
Yeah.
Station one more time, please.
Now we're starting to hear stations in Florida reporting in.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, David. Band shifting on.
Yeah, Whiskey Alpha 7 Tango Uniform Echo. Go ahead with your traffic. This is Alpha Bravo 0 Delta Kilo Relay. Over.
Yeah, no traffic. No traffic. I just want to be on the side to help relay if I do something. Roger.
Okay, do I understand you want to be on the roster to pick up traffic? Over.
Roger.
Okay, Dickie, WA7 Tango Uniform Echo wants to be on the roster to pick up traffic. Over.
Roger. Thank you. AB0DK, Whiskey Alpha 7, Tango Uniform Echo. Have you. Thank you so much. November 8, November India Foxtrot, looking for any station in the affected area of Hurricane Milton who is willing to share weather data, measured or estimated, as well as any damage reports, so that we can forward that to the National Hurricane Center. Please come now. Over. Do I have any relays for weather data?
All right, I'm back.
As well as
Okay.
damage reports. Over.
Just heard a report from a guy about 30 miles north of Tampa, lost power. He's on emergency power right now. So, and then they updated. So it looks like it's probably going to be closer to your side of the state by about 7 a.m. when it's going to hit the coast, based on what they're showing here.
Yeah, it's starting to get windy.
Yeah, picking up.
Yeah, 1 second.
Milton with emergency, priority, or outgoing health and welfare traffic. We do have Saturn representatives on frequency that can take and pass that traffic. Please come now. Over.
Wish there was a way I could share two screens.
For emergency, priority, or
yeah, that would be.
Traffic. Please.
That'd be kind of nice. Then I could share.
You could use OBS as
Oh, yeah.
the inputs, not for your camera, but just for your desktop.
Yeah.
And then that would be, I think that would be like a first class. That would be considered a participant on the screen.
While measured weather data is preferred, we will certainly accept estimated weather measurements. If your weather data is measured, what make and model weather station are you using? Also, what is the height and the location of your anemometer?
This way here.
For the weather information we are
Nope,
looking
doesn't let
for
me.
includes the wind speed.
Won't let me change it over. I don't know why. That's all right.
The wind direction. If you have a barometer, what is your barometric pressure? Is it rising?
Dear Sarge is in the chat. Oh shit, thought you did gaming Wednesdays, or I would have been here sooner. No problem, Sarge. No problem. Yeah, I changed it up today just because of the hurricane, everything going on. So I figured I'd do my ham radio live show tonight.
Additional information, if it can be performed safely. Again, additional information, if it can be performed safely. We'd like to know if you have flooding or storm surge. This information is important to the forecasters at the National Hurricane Center. This is November 8th, November India Foxtrot. Out. November 8th, November India Foxtrot for the Hurricane WatchNet. I am looking for any stations in the affected area of Hurricane Milton who are willing to share their weather data, measured or estimated.
Oh, yeah, dropped down to 105 miles now.
That we can forward to the National Hurricane Center.
Still nasty. Damn.
Do I have any relays for stations in the affected area who are willing to share weather data measured or estimated? Please come now. Over.
Necromav on X says, be careful posting ham videos. The sad hams have been pretty missed today this week. Make sure everyone is licensed, registered, and totally not pirating bands. Okay, yeah. F them. There. That ought to piss somebody off.
Do we have any emergency operation centers or storm shelters with traffic for the net? Please come now. Over. Are there any relays for emergency operation centers or storm shelters with traffic for the net? Please come now. Over. Hearing none, do we have anyone in the affected area of Hurricane Milton with emergency, priority, or outgoing health and welfare traffic? Please come now. Over. Do we have any relays for emergency, priority, or outgoing health and welfare traffic? Please come now. This is November 8, November India Fox.
Damn, that's a big signal next to him.
Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta Oscar. David, good evening, sir. Are you ready to take net control? Over.
November India Fox, Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta Oscar. I'm ready whenever you are.
You have the net, sir.
New net control. Hurry.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I have the net. This is Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta Oscar for the Hurricane Watch Net. Are there any stations with emergency or priority traffic? Over.
So W5 JDO is our new net control, and he's over in Midland, Texas.
And are there any relays for stations with emergency or priority traffic? You call flight. Over.
Seeing anything pop up in the local news?
Me? I mean, I haven't been watching the local news.
Why isn't it? I gotta turn this down. I don't know why I can't hear anybody. There. Sarge says some of those ham police sound about as annoying as mods on large Rumble channels or like HOA board members. Yeah. Those. I've met a few of those people in my time. I've been a ham 30 years, over 30 years. Yeah, I've met a few. Oh, helps if this is running there.
And are there any relays to call sign? Over. Nothing heard. Was there any close or portable or mobile? And are there any relays? I'm
surprised the net's this active tonight. I would have figured to hear more stuff tomorrow, but well, probably will. But.
Okay, the Whiskey Delta 4 Kilo Alpha station, we start here. Well, the relay station.
Let's see if there's any news here.
Yeah, the local news says it's now. Yeah, well, I guess it's showing it on your screen. Where it's now south of Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So it's going to track well south. Well, okay, yeah, it's kind of you're going to be in the zone, but it's going to graze you.
Yeah, they said probably get like 70-mile-an-hour winds where I am.
Yeah. So if you're watching down in Florida and you're in the path, batting down the hatches, if you're a procrastinator, now's the time. Damn, I didn't know I was so popular. I got 186 people watching on X.
No kidding. I can't see the viewer count in studio.
Yeah, I just have my X account up. I think as soon as I started and I checked it, I was like 55. What the hell? It's like, how did that happen? Don't forget to like and share and give me a thumbs up on the stream. That always helps, folks. Also, if you want to join in the stream, I got the link in the chat. It's pinned. You can join in just like Tyler did. You can tell us about the angry old men on ham radio. Technically, I am an old man, you know, but I'm not angry about it. I actually understand what the Part 97 rules say.
Oh, there you are. All right. Took me a minute. Yeah, 187. Is that? That's cool.
Yeah, I think the most I ever had was like 300. That was when I had a guest on my 2A show. So. But yeah, usually I don't get that many people on my X stream, but hey, this is a thing. Milton is a thing.
Yeah, I remember when all of the BLM riots were going on and they were live streaming everything.
Yeah.
Like I was watching those back in, was it 2020 or whenever it was?
There was a bunch of us. We were on the local repeater here in town, and we're all sitting at our computers and we're on the radio and we're talking and we're watching these guys and we're sharing links back and forth and we're watching these guys as they're doing this stuff. I was literally watching the I don't know, I guess you could call it a riot that was in South Albany, just like not even 10 minutes from my front door. And I'm watching them. I'm like, that's literally downtown. The governor's mansion is right up the block. And it's just like, it was crazy watching all these people. And then they hop in their car and they drive over to the other side, to the north side of town. And then they show themselves busting into a shoe store and looting it. It's like, what the hell? You're putting it on Facebook.
Yeah, I lived in Northern Virginia back then. So I was probably an hour outside of DC when all the DC riots were going on.
Yeah, holy.
But I mean, they never really got outside of DC.
Yeah. Still, that had to be pretty intense watching all that stuff going down and knowing you're that far away.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I mean, it was crazier. January 6th was crazier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were up there for January 6th.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in DC, but I was in the area.
You were in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy cow! Honestly, I don't even remember seeing it or anything popping up until like well into the fact that it was already happening. So, I mean, and I wasn't really following anything. So, Sarge says, can you enlighten us about Sticker Mule Amsterdam feud? Guy brings 1,000 jobs to a town of 8,000, and the mayor wants to bust balls. Yeah, Sarge, that's not a problem because that's not far from my hometown of Gloversville. So that whole area there, Gloversville, Johnstown, Amsterdam, those are the three kind of the bigger cities, what we call the leather stocking region of upstate New York. So Amsterdam is right on the Mohawk River, along the northern slope of the valley. And I didn't even know Sticker Mule had a factory. I knew they were here in the capital region somewhere, capital region of New York. I didn't know they were in Amsterdam, which is crazy. So anyway, so the factory he's talking about, I know exactly where it is. It's on it's on the side of the hill as you're going up from you're coming out of the valley, the Mohawk River Valley, heading up the hill to the northern part of town. And yeah, that factory is up pretty high, and you can see it as you're driving on I-90. You can see it from the other side of the river, because I-90 is on the other side of the Mohawk River. And if it's lit up, yeah, you should be, you would definitely be able to see that sign pretty clearly there. So the point being, though, that the mayor of Amsterdam, for whatever reason, is saying that the sign is not up to code because it causes a distraction to drivers. So I don't know where he's getting that. You can see it, but it's not like it's going to be blinding in your face where you can't see, like somebody driving the opposite direction with their high beams on. So I don't know where he's getting that logic from, but yeah, they've brought a ton of jobs into that area. The whole region has been just so, on such the low end of the economic anything, really. I mean, once so, in my hometown of Gloversville, obviously, based on the name, you can figure out what they made, gloves. Our biggest claim to fame is, if you remember the first Winter Olympics in China, those bison gloves with the fringes and everything, those were made in my hometown at a leather factory. I know the family, which was pretty cool. I went to school with some of their extended family, their grandkids and that. But yeah, Johnstown, same thing. That was part of the leather stocking region. You had leather mills and Isotoner was in the area. They made, gloves for the military and all that. And then of course, we had, all the trade deal where everybody decided to go overseas because it was cheaper labor. And then the whole town just kind of collapsed, and they've been kind of suffering. And lately with what Biden and has been doing with the economy, it's been getting worse. There's drugs and crime and all that kind of stuff. Sticker Mule, I didn't even know they were in Amsterdam, but obviously, yeah, he brought in 1,000 jobs. It's amazing. And Amsterdam was worse off than Gloversville and Johnstown. So yeah, I don't know what this Democrat mayor's problem is. Let's see. Was the town's building that Sticker Mule bought originally a glove factory as well? I don't think it was a glove factory. I actually think Amsterdam was a carpet town. They made carpets. And I can't remember the name of the creek that ran next to a lot of the factories there. But in the winter, it would freeze into a bunch of different colors because they would dump the dye into the creek, which would flow into the Mohawk. But because it would freeze, you'd get this like rainbow colored creek, rainbow colored ice going downhill, which was kind of crazy. Like right across the road from where Sticker Mule is right now, right across that street, is literally the old Coleco building where they used to make some of the handheld Coleco games, the old Coleco factory. So if you remember like head-to-head football, head-to-head baseball, that kind of thing, the building where they did some of the manufacturing of that is literally right across the street from there. And my middle sister used to work for Coleco. I forgot what she used to make, but yeah. Coleco was big in the area too, so I'm getting kind of nostalgic now. But the other thing is the city hall is literally down the street, down the hill from where that sign is. So when that sign's lit up, you could probably see it from the front. You could see it from the front of City Hall as well. Yeah, rainbows and carpet sounds very Hispanic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But from what I understand, it was everybody thought it looked pretty cool back in the day. This was back in like the 50s, and after late 40s, after the war, that kind of thing. But yeah, it was Amsterdam. Amsterdam used to be pretty cool. They had a super Kmart there, one of the first in the country. I used to wander around it like 2 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't sleep. I'd get up, I'd drive the 20 minutes there, and I'd just wander around. That was the big thing. It was before, it was before the current Walmarts that we have now, before the Targets that we have now, where they have the grocery store inside as well as the textile goods and all that kind of jazz. So, but yeah, Sticker, if you can support Sticker Mule, definitely. If you can support Sticker Mule, that's awesome. You're keeping some of my peeps in work, keeping them in jobs, American jobs, baby, American jobs. But yeah, it's I should see if I can pull that up sometime. Let me go on Google Maps. Let me see if I can pull that up. That'd be interesting. I think they do the Google car from the Thruway. Okay. Let's see. Let me go. Amsterdam, New York. There's that. Go to satellite. Grandfather, Johnson City, next to Endicott, Shoetown. Yeah. Okay, so there's Guy Park Ave. There's City Hall, Schuler Street. So that's it right there. Let me see. Can I do it from the Thruway? Well, let me drop the dude on the Thruway. It will. So, okay. So I can do this. Oh, there's trees in my way. No, can't see it there. And this is old. So actually, is it after the exit? I think it's after the exit. Yeah, you got to go after the exit for Amsterdam to see it. It's either that or you got to take the exit. Yeah. Let's see. Oop, that's still going. Now we're past the exit. Yeah. You have to be. Yeah, in order to see it, you have to actually come off the exit unless it's farther back because at least there's going to be a bunch of trees in the way. So I'm not seeing the logic here with the Democrat mayor of Amsterdam pulling that. And these are these are old Google Map, Google Street View here. Yeah, you can't. So if the trees weren't in the way, then yeah, technically you couldn't see it. Is that it? No, I don't think that's it. So yeah, you got to take the exit to see it. Let me get up onto the exit here. Let me get up there. Should be able to see it from. So we're taking the exit here. All this to prove the Democrat mayor of. Okay, now it's fall. That was a weird photo change. Still can't see it until you get past. You got to get over to the intersection. I'm going. You get to the intersection here. Yeah, you don't see it till you come down the hill. Yep. Yeah, I'll show you here. Let me see here. Hey, Braden. Bryden. Sup. All right, presentation here. Window. Where is it here? Tire screen. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So it's that one. There we go. Okay, so here's Route 30. This is coming off the exit into Amsterdam. You're driving down the hill into Amsterdam. And as you can see, if I zoom in, this is right here. If you can see the pointer, this is the building right here I'm talking about. This is the guy right here. So, and there's a ton of trees, you know, there's a bunch of trees in the way, so you can't really see what the hell is going on until you get farther in. Yeah, so there's the building right there. This is the building right here. That's where the vote for Trump sign is. That's it right there. And as you can see, where I'm located here, if I expand that, you can see where I'm at. There's the thruway, the New York State thruway, where they're screaming about that he, you know. So, and right here, let's see, you go over here, there's 67, Locust Ave. Yeah, so it's like right in here. It's like right in here. You can't. You can't. You're not going to see it. No. So if you scroll in, here's the building right here. This is the building right here. And it's right about here that you can start to see it, right in here, across the bridge. There's the Mohawk River right there. There's the building where the vote for Trump sign is. So, yeah, that's a no, dog. That's a no. Bryden, you want to get on? You want to get on the channel here? Let's see. No, that's right there. There. And present. Let's see, where are we at? So now that you all have a better understanding of what the hell the sticker mule thing was, I am not in Florida, no. I'm in New York. Tyler is in Florida. He was here, but I don't know where he went to. I'm betting I don't know if he's chasing his chair cushions again that were outside.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. You had your camera off, so I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah, I was letting you...
Holding down the fort.
Holding down the fort, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you guys don't have your cameras on. That's why you're not popping up. All right, that's fine. W5ZR, where are we?
This is W5ZR.
All right.
Did you see the post today about X being let back in to Brazil?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I saw it.
That's good. That's very good.
Well, I mean, not the Glenn Greenwald's response to it was that in order to get back into Brazil, they basically had to comply with all of the censorship orders from the Brazilian dictator, whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah?
So like Glenn Greenwald was kind of bashing
He's bashing Elon.
back. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Chris, so somebody quote tweeted Glenn's response and basically just asked if Rumble was going to follow suit, and Chris said no way, holding strong.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. Whenever you talk, I can only hear you out of my left headphone, not my right.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but yeah.
Oh no, you want to know why? Yeah, it's because it's my microphone setup. I have to fix. I don't know how I would fix it with Rumble Studio. It's because the way my the XLR setup is, or the way it works is that I have a 2 input, whatever you call these things, amps or whatever, and so on OBS I will actually copy
Okay.
copy the left to the right so that you can hear them in both, but I guess Rumble Studio is not going to do that, so
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. I could let me get a worse microphone. Go get my Blue Yeti.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Nice, you're fine.
Well,
I'm a civil man.
Over stream too. That way, which is just annoying. But no, yeah. So it was just really weird. Let me see if I can pull up the. Yeah. It's Matt Kim. I wonder if Rumble Video and Chris would do the same. And Chris basically said, "We have not and will not take this approach. We will not comply with governments that violate our basic human rights of freedom of expression." But I mean, Elon basically did that to.
Yeah.
He's he's trying to. I understand what he's doing. He's trying to save X, and he's trying to get all the revenue sources he can. So.
I mean, I get that too. I mean, I kind of want to think that there was some kind of backroom deal or something like that, but I'm not that stupid. So.
Nope, Elon complied.
Yeah.
Discord didn't.
Yeah, Discord didn't. Didn't you say that they also got kicked out of Turkey?
Yep.
Yeah. Good reason to go to Travesty Chat, right?
Not for free speech though.
Plug. Oh, not for free speech. What was it that got him kicked out of Turkey?
failing to remove illegal content.
Oh,
Yeah, all the porn.
all the porn stuff,
kiddie
probably, yeah.
I don't even think it was because, I mean, they might have wanted to censor people on Discord, but I think a lot of it was just the explicit content.
Yeah, probably. Turkey's kind of like that weird. They're that weird neighbor, you know. They're part of NATO, but they don't act like they're part of NATO, and it's just like, you know, it's just weird the way they act. I don't know.
All right, well, I'm going to drop off.
Okay.
So I'll keep watching the coverage.
Don't blow away.
Yeah, don't blow
I
away.
mean, it's kind of. I mean, I shouldn't say this, but like it seems like the hurricane's going to be south of me, so
Yeah.
there's nothing terribly interesting going on around my house other than a few trees or.
And it's already down to a category 2, so I think it's done as much damage as it's possibly going to do right now. And so, I mean, yeah, it's still 100-mile-per-hour winds, but
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah.
All right, well, have a good night.
You too, Tyler.
Have a good night.
Yeah, see you, Brendan.
See ya.
And there goes Tyler Travesty. Don't forget to follow him on X, Tyler Travesty. And if you want to check out his Travesty Chat, which is a free speech replacement for Discord, then check out travestychat.com. Or no, travesty.chat. Travesty.chat. I've been monitoring this thing since about 9 o'clock tonight. This is probably the busiest it's been. Well, let's check the and it did it again. This is weird. I don't get that. He just doesn't want to do it.
What exactly is that? I'm not really sure what it is.
That is the well, it's supposed to be the waterfall representation of the radio spectrum, but it's something, I don't know, something with Firefox. After a while, it just does this, especially if you're not looking at it. It's very weird. I don't know. This is just very. And then you got the assholes on the frequency. Jeez. I mean, it's still receiving, but still. Oh, there, now it's working. I don't know. Very weird. Now you do it large. Okay. Medium. And I guess it doesn't like the large. Damn, that's a hell of a strong signal over there. Wonder what that is. Obviously, it's an AM signal.
الوزارة إسرائيل بنجامين نتنياهو مركي ugu horeysay tan iyo muddo 7 asbuuc labada dhinac ayaa ka wada hadlay jawaabta Israel rabta inay ka bixiso weerarkii
No, they're screaming about Israel. Okay.
Not a language I speak.
Towards diversifying energy imports and becoming a strategic hub in the energy market. The new agreements, particularly in the field of liquefied natural gas, LNG, stand out as an important part of the...
Okay, whatever. Back to the hurricane watch now. Sounds like it's starting to die down, though, so... And it's getting late. We're probably not going to be hearing a lot because everybody's going to be going to bed and just kind of dealing with whatever's going on right now.
Yeah. So where is it right now? Canavara?
What was that?
Where is it right now?
Where is everybody?
Where is it? Where is the story?
Oh, right here where the number 2 is here on the screen. The category 2.
Yeah.
So right now it's 100 miles west-southwest of Cape Canaveral. Yeah, so right there. And by 8 a.m. it'll be over there. So guessing probably by about 7 a.m. if it sticks at the 16 miles per hour, it'll probably be near Tyler about 7 a.m. in the morning. So
Be a nice alarm clock.
yeah. It definitely will wake you up, yeah. I don't know if I want to leave this running overnight or if I want to shut it down. I don't know. So it's 11:30 now, which means it's 8:30 on the West Coast. So I don't hear anything going on the net. Did they change frequency? Let's see here. They're around 14,325 maybe. Oops. 32. There we go. Yeah, it looks like, I guess, I don't know, maybe the net shut down. We didn't hear it.
Yeah, not hearing nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing over here on 20 meters. Let me check the activation plan, see if they got any other frequencies that they're doing. 20 and 40. Yeah, 14,325 and 7.268. That's it. Those are the 2 frequencies. So it looks like they shut down for the night. Well, if they shut down for the night, I might as well shut down. That answers my question then.
Yep.
So, all right. So, all right. So, everyone, thanks for watching. It looks like they shut down the net for tonight, which I kind of get. Most likely it'll be back up at about 8 a.m. or 12 p.m. UTC. And we'll kind of play it by ear there. I don't know if I'll set it up and run it again, but do like and share, as well as give me that thumbs up and follow. I would appreciate it. Always do. And I want to thank everybody that stopped into the chat, like Dear Sarge and Pika Drew, and then, Bryden, of course, and then Tyler jumping into the stream as well. So thanks, everybody, for being a part of that tonight. I do appreciate it. Let me think here. Social is freedom_NYS. My gaming is Otterman_gaming. And next regularly scheduled stream will be Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern for the Freedom Otter Show. 2A news and commentary. We got some great stuff to talk about, especially with the Supreme Court oral arguments in the Garland v. Vanderstock ghost gun case. So, yeah, no problem, Sarge. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Got me on that little tangent about Sticker Mule in Amsterdam, New York. Which is definitely news. So thank you for that. At least anything that gets the hometown area a little, went to Gloversville 92, pick up a car. Oh, okay. So yeah, Sarge has been to my area. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Bryden, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Everybody have a great night. We will catch you later.